three words. He was tough, he was tentative, and he was a leader. He would often share stories with us about Joe Blow. That was his character, his life character for us, Joe Blow. And it would be different life examples that he would give us using this fictional character. But you know, as you got older, you understood that that fictional character could be you. You know, and he would just teach us about life using this fictional character of Joe Blow.
Okay. And why do you feel it's important for people to know the story behind the Sunset Tigers and Coach Ed?
And I tell you, this guy have dedicated his entire life to not just the sport of football, but to the youth in the community. And coming from the community that we grew up in, we could have easily strayed to the left, but he made sure we stayed on the right path. And his story, to me, I think not only has to be told, I think it has to be told internationally, because it's a story of that it's a story that people can relate to, from a normal day to day person. Anybody could relate to this story because it could be you. It could be you that fell on the wrong side of that track. It could be you that experienced what we experienced as kids. And I mean, I have to tell you that it was so phenomenal to experience it, and I didn't appreciate it until probably once I got in college, and then I started to reflect back on my life as things rolled out in my life, and to be in that position to get what we got as kids, man, it's amazing, and I can't believe that his story hasn't been presented, you know, to a larger audience. So this is something that's definitely needed for people to see that, you know, with all the bad that has happened in Little Rock, in our area, there was this one shining light that, I mean, that still shines bright 40 something years later. That light is still just as bright as it was when I was 7 or 8 years old. And I think that story has to be told.